Yo guys, this is Jera. Okay, Freak the Freak. Today I'm going to be analyzing some Pro Player gameplay from the multi-finals that just concluded. So you see, Luminosity. Yes. Okay, so there was a problem. So to give some background information, Motomamis, they advanced from the upper bracket by beating their previous monthly final winners, who were JCT. Unlike now, like in this month, their name turned into KC Kansas City Pioneers. So that was a shock, especially because it was a sweep, you know. Anyways, Luminosity, they're one of the hottest teams in NA. They've been a very hot team since last year, so and they own STMN. Like STMN are one of the strongest teams in the world, but in online they kind of struggled. Like even in this month, you see STMN swept Tribe Gaming 3-0, but Luminosity kind of beat them in a tight match. Now and now they're here in the final. So this was an insane final. I've already watched it, but I'm going to provide some analysis on the final. So the roster for Luminosity is Charles, Shino, and Patchy. Like they're not really that skilled mechanically when you compare it to the top teams of NA. Okay, but the drafts are insane. And Motomamis, they have the recent addition of RBM to their roster. So yeah, this is the draft for the teams. I actually feel like both of them are trash drafts. Okay, but Luminosity have the edge because of Colette. And MTM, like the Motomami roster, has recently added RBM, which is of course a really strong addition. Like he was formerly a member of SSG Gaming. They disbanded it due to some drama from Toast. So this is Cobham Canyon. I do expect it's a 50-50 draft. I'd say LGS slightly have the edge due to Colette. So RBM gets beamed down the middle. With some nice taps. Loose with insane tap. Charles made a very smart play there. That gadget's usage was pretty sneaky, honestly. I don't think Shino needed to use the gadget there. I mean, okay, I take it back. It take 10% of the save. The use, yeah, that was a whiff from Luffy. Patch is slimy. He's a crow, of course. So no. I mean, the core is pretty much useless. Like, yeah, he can get pinches, but he really needs the hypercharge to make an impact on the high scale. And this is a really annoying corner that RBM has got into. It's really hard. Like, it's not possible, to pinch someone out when someone's in the corner. So I mean, yeah, of course, Patchy will come and pinch RBM out. He did get some damage. She with the hypercharge, but that just takes up 25%. It's, like. They have re-established mid-control. I'm talking about LG. No, it's kind of a sketchy situation. RBM just killed pretty questioning. Okay, that was a really nice tap from Zeus, honestly. Like, okay. I mean, that's probably, Okay, now, as you can see, Motor Moms are actually getting some points of damage towards opponents. They actually out-damaged Luminosity here. But Luminosity do push forward, and now look at this, they coordinate the push. Now, towards the high pressure, and that's GG's. Because does a heck ton of damage. And Chino with the super. GG's. Okay. Now, it's patchy. Feels pretty composed right now, at the moment. That's just game one though, so yeah. So this is game two. A bit staggered on the lanes. Not just like running up with Chino. RBM, okay, so I have to mention something to you guys. RBM, he had full disconnection. Throughout like some of the sets, like there will be a bounty set where he will be disconnected. There will be a brawlable set where he disconnects. It's kind of a messy situation. And now Zeus is getting some nice pinches, and Luffy, that's kind of a wishful gadget, but I mean, look at this. What's RBM supposed to do into that? And then they LG coordinated that push, so there you go. They took a massive chunk of the save. Now, Motormonks do have position, but let me take a look. Like they also have to be careful about feeding Chino the hypercharge. Otherwise there'll be massive damage on the save. Now Amber, Charles is just rolling with it. Not doing much. RBM tries to make a play, but I do not think this was the right time. Yeah, they do get damage, but it would have been very false. 3 of them died. Okay, it was a fine play. I just take it back. Now Charles, you were committed there, and now Chino takes most of the save down. Now, if Motormonks are to win this, they have to take this really, really, really carefully, because if Patchy got on jump, whatever the jump, he would have finished it, but it doesn't matter. Finish it off. We want to set 2. These are some of the stats. I'm surprised. Okay, so let's move on to set 2. If we got a lot of damage on Pice actually as Byron, that's insane. Okay, now this beach ball it's an okay map, but the melody pick is dangerous. By the way, LG are probably one of the best, actually the best Brawl Ball team in the day, and one of the best in the world as well at Brawl Ball. And they know how to make comms, to they know aggressive play really well. They're kind of a run it down team, so that works. Yeah, and they pick up the girls, which is okay. It's just fine. It's nothing. It's cool. It's gonna help it into the jacket, but it's not. It can also be neutralized, and the barley it can be countered with a wall break. But Luminosity choose to pick Moist. They are all known for these wild picks. Okay, so if you think of it, it shouldn't work really, because they have Gale and Melody. Moist is gonna get countered by both. Jackie gets countered by Barley because of wall break. Then Gale as well as Melody. So Motormonks do have the comp here. And then Luffy, guys, Luffy on the Melody is insane. I've seen some Match Arena tournaments with him using Melody, and it's really, really hard to he makes many plays with it. Okay, now they got the but Chino, that was insane, because I didn't expect him to go for that. Okay, the Gale RBM put up the twister too late. Okay, now it's just stalemate. Chino Rod dashes in. He didn't want to come in late, but That was an unnecessary overextension from Chino. Like, I'm not a pro, but I can really definitely understand some mistakes. Chino go. Okay, I thought Chino got that kill. Nice goal from Motomamis. Okay. Onita on the left and Jackie on the right. That was not necessary from Zeus actually. Luffy goes on, commits to the Nita, and he does get the kill. He's really good at Melody. I always told you guys. Oh, I don't know why Shino did that. That was again once again unnecessary overextension. And Shell's just chilling, doing whatever. Again, Shino tries to make the play, but it's not really possible into Melody. Yeah. Look, there's not much Shino can do here. He does just counter. So, they're progressing up the map, but no product, which is what you ideally want. So, I think RBM ran out of twisters, which is the reason. Okay, that was a really. Actually, Luffy, there was no angle to clutch it. I don't think there was. Okay, now look, RBM disconnected. Look at this. RBM disconnected. He had server issues, Wi-Fi issues, connectivity issues, whatever you want to call it. And LG gets that goal. I still think LG would have won even if RBM did not have connectivity issues. Pressure looks calm, What's there to be afraid about, right? What's there to be afraid about? Blues flexing the Tribe. Tribe's my favorite team. Yeah. Okay, this is inconvenient. My mother's calling me, so I have to restart. Sorry, but this is my first analysis video. There will be some hiccups, and it's not really the high standard of a channel yet. So I'm just being, I'm from Bangladesh, so I'm trying to make people interested in analysis of esports. Okay, there is a real lack of Oscars esports, community in Bangladesh. Very few people care about it. I want to, encourage people to, play esports a bit more. I mean, of course, the focus studies. And now, they just come up with a team where RBM is always misplacing slippers. Shino is actually smart too. The thing is, Shino can run right in front of Gale, and the Gale could make a prediction of that Mortis dashing in. But the thing is, it gets pushed into them. Like the tornado pushes it into the Moromami players. You get what I mean? Because Shino was in front of Gale. Or also in front of where the tornado was going to be placed. Anyway, they have a lot of pressure. LG have a lot of pressure. But, Apache see it's really hard to get Luffy on the Melody. But I guess Luffy, he's really he's barely missed Worlds, or else he has never been to a land, but he's barely missed those events. He was really good. So now there's an opening for Motomamis. But it doesn't matter because they didn't get kills in time and they just don't have the DPS. No. Yeah, that's it. Okay guys, so you can see Luffy has got 20 kills. I told you he's a menace on Melody. Okay, I mean, he literally got more kills than like LG combined, and that's really telling. Let's just say that. Now let's move on to the next set, which is gem grab. Okay, so this is the draft phase. Okay, LG first pick Angelo. It's trash in this map, honestly. Right? Like, just how is it supposed to work? It's like got all these walls. I mean, there he has the escape mechanism, but you get what I mean. Like, he doesn't have angles to like shoot, and Melody. Once again, Luffy on the Melody is a menace. I do not think Surge is a good pick, but I mean, I can see the vision. The Gem Force is a map where many tanks are picked, so you know, Surge is a good option to those. Rose is a pretty good pick in my opinion. And a part of Angelo with Rose will be really, really strong. So, LG last pick Buster, which is okay. Now you see, there's a long range, there's short range, and there's mid range. They've kind of got all bases covered, but all three of them can be easily countered by Luffy's Melody. Okay, and Surge can make lane with beat Buster on lane if he gets to be on the Buster lane. Ideally, LG should be like a conservative of feeding the Surge, but that power surge, it's not always possible with Surge having power surge. And like the last pick, they'll probably go Bald if you remember. Yeah, RBM is insane to run the tank phase. He's probably the best tanker in entire North America. Okay, so let me just put that on. So that's a Zeus on the couch, but to the left of him is a Luffy. Yeah, looks like a pirate. And Patchy, he's locked in. You can visibly see he wants this multi-final win. And so this is an interesting move. They sent Zeus mid. What I just realized is they don't have a good mid. What their comp revolves around is like letting them get the gems, like LG get the gems, and then they'll like perform plays, make plays. Because Luffy's making what if he plays, oh. Just hovering the mid. I mean, this side's open. So Chino, I don't think that was a good super, but RBM, he's an aggressive guy. And Luffy again is crazy. He made a kill. He killed Gem Carrier Chino. So look at what Chino does here. Like what is he doing? Wait for it. He'll just come into the mid. He doesn't know what the hell is this guy doing. He just didn't have map awareness, okay. And Luffy, gets a kill. RBM gets Buster or Patchy, and then they just escape from there. But still, it was robbery, whatever you want to call it. And LG should have won this game, to be honest. Okay, yeah, they just placed it. And this is a free scan, by the way. There's been a lot of things that were wrong in the production of BSC this year. Okay, so again, another thing to note down for those who haven't watched it. Patch is nervous, he needs this match win to get in a comfortable position in the LCQ. Now they're doing the same thing again because it worked the last time, but it was a robbery. Okay, so not supposed to happen again, but they do this time. Monomami is the corner, Apache in the middle. It's a really weak point in this map, this map has so many choke points. Like, look at what Luffy does, you'll watch him probably in this game. He'll literally dash around places and they'll not be able to kill him. Like, look at this, wait. Yes, he got Chino, sorry. It was Charles before playing, the Angelo. Look at how he gets away. these moves are really well coordinated. You know, they were not in the same room. They were not on VC probably, but now look what Luffy does. He literally, he has the vision to take these gems and escape from there. I mean, this is a play that should be hyped up. The customers weren't hyping it up, to be honest with you. And now it's like 9-3. There's LG. This is still salvageable for LG. Okay, but they got to conservative again, and they should have been staying on having a better mid presence. You get what I mean? They let Zeus get away with the gem, and that shouldn't be happening. And that's a GG's. Okay guys, now let's move on to set 4, which is Canal Grande Bounty. Alright, so this is the Canal Grande set. RT is a very good pick. Into the tanks. I mean, it can definitely be countered. It can definitely be countered. Jean is a very good counter to RT as well. So it's very good pick from Motomamis. Okay, and Carl, yeah, it's also pretty good into RT as well. I mean, besides that, split form, it's also good into RT because RT is slow and it's easier to hit Carl projectiles. Surge is a very bad pick, and to be honest with you, Surge is kind of a throw pick because Jean and Carl both counter Surge. And Melody, okay, Melody she's one of the best brawlers in the game, but in reality, for this map, her movement is really restricted because of the water surfaces and the walls in between, and the fact that it's a very spawn trappy map. And when you take a look at the bans, of course, it's just throwers. So yeah, just the throwers, nothing else to consider. And of course, Eve and Angela are going to be menaces because they can also walk on order, and that's not what you want to face. Let's face it. And I'm pretty sure there was a Charlie last week from our RBM. Yeah. So they're going to play and Charlie counters all 3 of Luminosity's Wallers. This is a complete outdraft from Motomamis. Luffy goes for the star. Chino activates a gadget, tries to make a play. Charles, he's struggling to get value of melody. Also, all of them are low. Zeus misses the pull, so I'm pretty sure he didn't have the mythic gear there. I don't know why you should be running a mythic gear when you're when you're running a Jean in competitive, especially. That's a very nice pinch from Luffy and Zeus. Nice kill from Zeus, and this solidifies the lead for Motomamis. This is the type of gameplay that we expect from Motomamis, with this draft. And they're just pinching from one side to another side. Where did yeah, Patchy comes from on the flank, but that was a really risky thing to do. Now look at this. Yeah, it's true that Motomamis are stuck, but they have so many they have many ways to get out of the situation, like the Charlie super that Luffy can get away using his own super, and just the pull in tight situations, and that's exactly how they executed it. So, I'm pretty sure Zeus will use the hypercharge. Yeah, it was just to escape that precarious situation. An amazing pull from Zeus. I mean, there's not much Motomamis have to do, in all honesty. Just pinch them. I mean, this is spawn trapping map, so it can actually go wrong really quickly. To be honest with you, but just become the corner. That's a game mode in the set. Zeus is looking pretty composed, and so is Luffy. With the guy on the left. Okay, now game 2, Luffy's again gonna make the same play, getting the booster. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Chino gets pinched out, but I mean, he was also fed up with Up Super. If you guys didn't notice that RBM was actually, he disconnected from the game. That's basically what I was trying to say. So there were some connectivity problems with the RBM. And see, they're spawn trapped. Trust me, nothing much will happen until the last moment. So I mean, I may as well skip this. But they'll get a kill in between, like this one, and then I'll just skip. But as you can see, nothing is happening. Now this is moment of climax. Let's say that. So Patchy gets two really amazing taps, a very good tap on Zeus, and they actually finishes up the kill. Luffy commits to the RT, but to no avail, and that's match point for Luminosity. Okay. This is actually, I mean, they're mentally, they're pretty cool people. Like, it's really hard to rattle them. So what I mean by that is they're so good at this reverse sweeps, or like set 5 matches. They rarely lose to the set 5 matches. They literally only take matches seriously when they're on match point, or like when they're losing, or 2 sets done. Yeah. And I keep telling people, this is not a team to be underestimated. This is the same team that won against that won the same amount of monthly finals as Strive and CMG last year in the NA East. So with insane ping difficulty or issues. So don't underestimate them. I mean, I know. Look at this. They make a beautiful play. Like now, Zeus is gonna pinch Chino out as well. Yeah. So expected, and I mean, I know what happened. Why do I even say that? Okay. Now look at this. Like, you might think that they're in a pretty dangerous or precarious situation, right? But the thing is, all of them have some mechanism to escape from danger, or like bail their team. Like, look at this. Zeus has a, the pool. Now, Chino will jump in, but now RBM has the Charlie Super. And like Patchy can't even get the kill. Zeus is just gonna pull. I mean, if Luffy didn't use the super, he would, Zeus would get killed, right? So it was a pretty good super from Luffy's end. Now, yeah, like they're cornered, but Luffy makes a breakaway play, and it works out in favor of Motomamis. But there's also trades that occurred. I mean, not that it matters, you see, like even if you team wipe them, it's not gonna be enough, right? As per my calculations, shouldn't be enough. Not that they're gonna even team wipe. So yeah, that's 2-2, and you can see they're just relaxed. They're not really that fizzed. Now for set 5, which is in Dueling Battles, and that's a hot zone map, right? So let's okay, it shows Canal Grande. Okay, this shows Canal Grande, but it's hot zone. Come on, you cannot have 2 sets that are same, right? Yeah, now it changed. So Amber, it's an amazing pick, amazing first pick, and it's solid. This doesn't really get countered by much. Melody, she's pretty good on this map, unlike Canal Grande. So this one, this put holy tongue twister. This pick has carry potential. Yeah, Sandy is also an amazing pick. like his super, and it depends on the other bowlers that Motomami is draft. But if his super is easy to get, then it's gonna be pretty hard against. Actually, not that hard because the walls of dueling Beatles, Sandy can pick. Sandy is an amazing pick because hypercharge is OP, and surge easy Sandy feed like it's oh my god. I don't like Motomami's draft. Okay, when I first saw it, I didn't not like Motomami's draft. And Barley, yeah, right. So, Motomami, especially this, like a surge on first stage, RBM with the RT, actually Zeus with the RT, yeah. So they get countered out, you see, by the Barley. And even Amber, like she has the gadget, but I mean, are you gonna really use that to pinch Charles out of his Barley? Anyway, Luffy stage 1, this is gonna be a real sedate start. Trust me. Yeah. Apache didn't really do much. So RBM, yeah, got a really, really nice double kill. And I want you all to notice Zeus and RBM plays, okay? Even Luffy played well, okay, but I want you guys to note what Zeus and RBM do. Like, yeah, kind of a stolen kill, but doesn't matter. Like, see, Apache cannot even push up into RBM because of that gadget. Like, it's kind of metal kryptonite. Now, I don't know how Chino pulled that stun off. Okay, I mean, he had the Sandy super, so he wasn't exposed. There's nothing Luffy could have done in that situation, to be honest. I mean, now see, the Sandy has hypercharge and the Luminosity are in a very, very good position. Let's all be honest here. Chino shouldn't be yeah, she really shouldn't be throwing. Oh, okay, never mind. Now look at, like, he's using his shield star power to tank Zeus. So this guy, in this set, he used RT like I've never seen before. Okay, let's just put it that way. Okay, yeah, like the Apache. That was a really nice 3-tap actually onto Zeus. Didn't notice that when I first saw the gameplay. And yeah, that's match point once again for Luminosity. But as I said, the interior of this Motomami players are like, they're ice cold. They have ice in their veins. It's hard to like rile them. You can put them in a dangerous situation and they'll just ride up. It's just their like nature. If you have watched Brawly Sports for some time, which people in Bangladesh, yeah, they do not. I made this video specifically to encourage the people of Bangladesh to participate in esports more. Like, check out for the gameplay. There are some there is definitely a lack of players or like a community in the Bangladeshi part of Boston esports community. There are a few players like Devon Saqib, Serenity, Shagul Mustafa, Shafin. I mean, even though he's from India. Yeah. So Luffy, as you can see, he got the super. He got stage 2 already. Okay. I mean, once again, like this feels like a throw from Luminosity. They should not be like losing from this position. And like, take a look. Sorry for the poor quality, guys, but the gameplay. I mean, I don't know what was that from Luffy. I mean, it was kind of a breakaway because now RBM, look at the play, what he does. That was an insane triple, like double kill and a tag onto Charles as well. That was an insane play. Okay, I mean, I shouldn't be saying okay. It sounds weird. This is the first time I voiced a video, by the way. So, yeah, that's I don't know how Patchy didn't take more damage. Like, was a split second where he activated the shield. Okay, now see, Motomamis are in the lead. Now look at what Zeus does. He uses his super to tank. Like, just look at this. This wastes so much of Luminosity's time. Just look at this. I mean, there was no point of doing it when he has that gadget, right? But that's always a threat, right? Basically, when the RT stations it there, they just cannot move into that position, and that's that definitely it's a crowd control in a way, So it's double match point, Luminosity, and Motomamis. This is a lot of things are on stake here because Luminosity, they missed the last monthly finals, and Motomamis, they could get a huge lead above everyone in the region, which is unexpected if they win this one. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I pretty much exposed how this turned out, but you can see. Let's see what happened. So this is a much more defensive start. Everyone is nervous. This is the very last game, guaranteed, unless there's a miraculous draw. I mean, yeah, good. I mean, what Patchy does? He uses the shield so that they don't lose control. And Luffy is kind of handicapped right now. I mean, not anymore, but see, Chino made a mistake of feeding Luffy that early. Now look at what Zeus does. He just, his other half, he just tanks and see, Charles didn't even connect it onto Zeus. So what Zeus does is he just waits and heals up and then switches back to normal form. It's hard to pinch, Patchy from that angle. Of course, has a surge. Shots are pretty thin. I don't know what Chino was doing. He just ran into them. I mean, good kill. I mean, trade, not kill. 2 kills, but the trade. And now look, they lack vision. Look at what Zeus does. He doesn't care that his thing is there, and there he gets a double tap onto Charles somehow from that position. That is not supposed to happen, guys. Now look at what his RBM does. He gets double kill again. This guy's ridiculous on the Amber. I'm telling you that much. Okay. Now Luffy's coming in with the wiggles. He's trying to wiggle, juke some shots from the Luminosity unit. Oh. This is actually drafted from Luminosity. Look at what Chino is doing. He's literally running into their faces, dude. What did he expect? Of course, yeah. I mean, there's nothing Patchy can do either. And all Zeus needs to do is just run into, Sandy. And that's GG's. Luffy spinning. And, look at this reaction from Zeus. Luffy, he wants to clap. But Zeus kind of rejected him. Yeah. And one more thing I have to show, which is that so you see, guys, these are the NA leaderboards. Motomamis on number 1, that's a world spot, and Tribe Gaming on number 2, who, by the way, they lost in quarterfinals to STMN. That's also a world final spot. But Tribe need to get their game on. Just 1 point behind is our Pioneers, who won the April monthly finals. I probably told this already. They crashed out to Motomamis in a 3-0 fashion. That was also unexpected. And Luminosity, with their second grand finals appearance of the year, the first one being in March, they also are in the NLCQ spots. STMN is probably the best team of this entire top 5. Specifically when we are talking about a LAN or international events, but they're pretty behind right now. What they usually do every year is that they step up their game or they peak at the end of the year. So yeah, that's what they. This is going to be intriguing to watch. You know, I mean, West Coast FS are they qualified for all three monthly finals, but they're kind of whack. To be honest with you, CT Sports, they can make a comeback. They actually went 3-2 against Moto Mamis. And if you want me to commentate Luminosity versus STM, which was the semi-final too, it was a insane match. It was an insane match, like genuinely. So if you want to, you'll probably I probably saw the like closest knockout set I've ever seen in Brawl Stars competitive. Okay, and I've a lot of hours of watching BS Sports, like 800 plus, 800 plus. So yeah, something like that. So I'm pretty passionate about this game, and I hope I encourage some of my fellow Bangladesh peers to get into esports more. There's a lack of esports community in Bangladesh, especially in Brawl Stars, and the Supercell just in general. Let's be honest here. But hopefully, you liked my analysis today. I mean, I know the production was sketchy. Wasn't good, but of course, I'll improve. Right? Let's be honest. Asian parents, you get it, right? They call you at any time, and you just have to listen to them. That's just what happened today. Anyways, guys, see you next time. Peace.